Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
Good morning, student. Today in class ninth chemistry, chapter 1, that is the matter in our surroundings. So here, today I select the topic evaporation. You know very well, when a liquid is exposed, then its volume decreases gradually. This is known as evaporation. Dear student, during this process, some liquid that convert into vapor or gas. So, suppose that some water fall on any object. After some time, the water evaporate. So, when a liquid convert into vapor or gas, it is said to be evaporate. So now here the process of liquid changing into vapor means liquid changing into vapor or gas, even its boiling point is called evaporation. Means before boiling point, liquid converted into vapors or gas. So evaporation can take place at the room temperature, and though temperature increases, evaporation also increases. Means whenever temperature increases, the rate of evaporation also increases. So here, whatever be the temperature at which evaporation takes place, the latent heat of vaporization must be supplied. Doesn't matter what is the temperature, what latent heat of vaporization must be supplied. Whenever liquid changes into vapor or gas. Earlier you know very well about latent heat of fusion and latent heat of vaporization. So here also, latent heat of vaporization should be supplied when liquid converted into vapors. Now dear student, the explanation of this evaporation. In a liquid phase, So many molecules of the substance have more kinetic energy than the others, and though having more kinetic energy, they escape from the surface of liquid, and though particles or molecules escape from the liquid, they get mixed with air and evaporate in the atmosphere. Factors affecting evaporation. What kind of factor that affect the rate of evaporation? So here four factors that affect directly or indirectly the rate of evaporation. First is temperature, second is surface area, third is wind velocity, and last is humidity. So these are the factors that affect the rate of evaporation. So here first one, temperature. The rate of evaporation increases on increasing the temperature of liquid. Means to say, rate of evaporation directly proportional to temperature. Whenever we increase the temperature, the rate of evaporation also increases. So, evaporation is maximum at the high temperature. Whenever a liquid supplied more and more heat, more heating, more evaporation take place. Because heating provides maximum kinetic energy of the liquid molecules or particles. So they escape why break down the force of interaction by which they can join together. Second is surface area. The rate of evaporation increases on increasing the surface area of liquid. Means to say, rate of evaporation directly proportional to surface area of liquid. More and more surface area, so the rate of evaporation too faster. For example, we have take water into vessel. One having large surface area like plate, and one having less surface area like glass. So the rate of evaporation will be faster in plate where liquid filled than the water that filled in a glass. So whenever surface area increases, the rate of evaporation also increases. Now third one, wind speed or wind velocity. So student, the rate of evaporation increases on increasing the wind velocity. So the rate of evaporation is directly proportional to wind velocity. Means more and more wind velocity, the rate of evaporation more and more. Because whenever water molecule convert into vapors and they escape above the liquid surface, so wind velocity they escape from their on their surface and move away from. So whenever wind velocity increases, the rate of evaporation also increases. Now next is about humidity of air. The water vapors present in air, it is said to be humidity. Or in other words, humidity of air tells us the degree of dampness of air. Means how air is dampness. So the rate of evaporation, the rate of evaporation increases on decreasing the humidity. Means less humidity, more and more rate of evaporation, or high humidity, the less rate of evaporation. So here rate of evaporation inversely proportional to humidity. Suppose that more and more humidity present in the air, means air is saturated with water molecules. So the rate of evaporation that time is very low. If air is dry, it is a less humid. And if air is not dry, means have more and more water vapors, so this is known as humid air. So dear student, you know very well, whenever we wash our clothes and hang on the string, so after some time our clothes will be dry. This is due to evaporation. We feel cool after sweating. So this is also example of evaporation. So this is all for you. Thanks for the day.
Do self study at home and stay home, save lives. Thank you very much.